Hey guys, welcome back. We're back here in the shop. It's Thursday and we're fixing to get some stuff packed up. I haven't moved any of the shop yet down there, but we have been down there every weekend for about the last, 4 weeks, just kind of moving us personally as far as getting our house and things in the barn and stuff like that moved down there that we don't need here. So we've been working on that. And honestly, I've got to keep the shop running because we've got quite a few orders going. We've got some saddles that we're working on, some skirts right here that we're working on this week and trying to get this saddle over here done. I'm also building a saddle for my wife and kind of got it going. Kind of just started having fun with it. Been keeping up with the belts and stuff like that. I usually stay pretty caught up on those. Next week, I really need to start packing up this shop. You can see, I mean, it looks just like normal work going on in the shop. I mean, I haven't even started boxing up things I don't need in here. And so it just looks like it always does in here. And so, we've got all our trees, we've got all our material. I've got a new thing of Herman Oak leather that just came in last week. Hasn't even been unwrapped. Thankfully, I'm not completely out of leather. We're really kind of behind as far as packing up the shop, which I've moved it twice in the last 15 years. So it's considerably smaller than it was when we moved from our big location, our original location, into the temporary spot before coming here. It seems like it's going to be a lot easier to move. We're going to hopefully next week start packing up some of what we don't need here, kind of non-essential stuff. I got one machine that can go down there, potentially two, but I like having both of my big machines in case I have a problem with one. No benches or anything yet. I'm going to try to time it to where we're pretty much camping here at the house and have just enough stuff to live, eat, sleep, that kind of thing. My wife's still working through the end of June, so kind of where we're camping there, and I can function here and continue my orders and stuff because we're running a full shop. I can't just stop for a month and move. So I'm hoping to only be down a couple of weeks, but once we're pretty well all down there, the last load will take the shop. And I think I can get it in one load. It'll be 2 or 3 trailers, but we'll get it all in one load and back in at a high rate of speed into the new shop and slam on the brakes and hope everything flies out and lands exactly where I want it, because that should work, because that would save me a lot of time if it did. But we've been over there, we've taken some measurements, we're kind of putting a material list together for the showroom because we are going to have like a nice little showroom there. But as far as the work area, I really don't have to do a lot. There's a little bit of minor repair, maybe sling some paint around, stuff like that. Maybe build a little wash station for saddles and things when we're doing repairs. But other than that, I can pretty much just start working once I get my benches set back up and then slowly evolve the work area and build more space as we go along for different classes and stuff. So that's going to kind of be the plan. We're going to do most of the work when we're there, just because we can work on nights and weekends, and I can continue to keep our orders caught up because we don't want to fall behind on that. And I can continue making videos because obviously I haven't made one in a little while, and that's just because we leave on Friday about noon, 2 o'clock, head down there. It's only a couple hour drive for us. We head down there, and we've been just kind of busting it at the land all weekend, just trying, because we've got to get things ready for horses and a couple cows we've got and stuff. We've got to be sure fences are good and different things, and then just getting all our stuff set up inside. And then we come back here on Monday, and then I've pretty much got to stay focused on jobs to make sure that things are going out on time. So that's pretty well how the weeks have been going. So haven't had a whole lot of time for video, and I had a few minutes this morning, and I thought we needed to do a little bit of an update to let you know kind of where we're at. The move has begun, not for the shop though. The shop is still all here in Wheelock, and so everything's kind of status quo as of right now, but that is swiftly about to change because I need to really start boxing some of this up so that we're ready to fly out the door whenever it's time. So we've gave notice that June will be our last month here. So by July 1, we're going to be gone. We'll be down there, and like I said, I'm going to try to catch some more footage as we start doing some stuff at the shop, and we might show a little bit of stuff at the land, but y'all probably aren't interested in that. And so that's not going to be a whole lot of that on here. We've been getting a lot of emails, a lot of questions. A lot of you guys are just really hustling and really getting a lot done during this COVID thing, and it's really cool to see how many people have taken this opportunity with being at home or working from home, or maybe lost a job, maybe you've got more time on your hands, whatever it might be, but taking the opportunity to just practice. I mean, I've been getting a lot of emails off of our tooling series, whether they're from last year or this year or what, the little YouTube series that we do. And it's really cool because I think that's what we all need, is to make the time or take the time in order to sit down and just practice. You don't always necessarily need to be working on a project. A lot of times I'm developing a pattern or practicing a pattern or whatever, usually on a customer's project, just because I don't have the time and space in my schedule, or don't make the time and space in my schedule anymore to just sit down and practice. So I kind of just try to take my practice opportunities as I can. So if you've got that chance and you've got that time right now to where you can sit there and just, I'm going to tool this just for the sake of tooling it, or I'm going to make this project just for the sake of making it, that is a very relieving feeling, a very rewarding feeling to be able to just make that, or tool that, or do something like that. You're not dependent on a work order. You don't have a customer you're trying to impress. You're just trying to improve on yourself. And so that's really cool. And a lot of people, stuck at home, this and that. And I'm just excited. And it seems like everybody's, finding an opportunity to get in the leather shop now, and probably happy about it. Hopefully we'll get our newsletter out next week, maybe this week. We don't have a whole lot to talk about in a newsletter and stuff like that. I just like to touch base with y'all and let y'all know that we're here. But we really appreciate it. If you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, be sure to subscribe to the Leathercraft newsletter and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.